Hey fams, and welcome back to my channel, and welcome if you are new here. So today's video is all about decorating, but I'm kind of doing it differently. So I have been contacted by a furniture company, REDAYFUR. I hope I'm saying that correctly. And they asked me if I can review their dresser. It's a non-slip, non-toppled over type of dresser. It has like the little thing in the back where you can, bind it together on the wall. And it's a beautiful, beautiful piece. We did have a few little, problem here and there with it. It was a little bit hard to put together. The instructions was a little bit confusing, and there were some cracks in the wood piece or particle board or whatever it is that they put together to create the wood itself. It was cracked a little bit, and I will definitely show you here. Overall, I do love the piece. It's not that great of a quality, but it does work for whatever it is that you're going to, put it to work for. I'm using it in my foyer just because my front entrance is not a high traffic area because we don't use our front door. And so I figured that space would be good for it because it's not going to be constantly touched or anything like that. So I do have it in my foyer, and it looks absolutely beautiful with all the decor and everything on there. Would I recommend this product? Now, if I'm giving my honest opinion for the quality part of it, I wouldn't really recommend it for the quality part, just because as my son was putting it together, there were pieces that was kind of falling off of the dresser. And like I said, the wood itself, it's split. I don't even know if it's real wood. I think it's particle board. I'm not sure. It's like composites of wood. And so it was just kind of splitting as he was screwing it together. And so we tried just using a regular manual screwdriver, and that seemed to help as well. But for the most part, it feels a little bit cheap, if I might say so. It does feel a little cheap, the material, but the overall aesthetic of the piece is absolutely beautiful, and I do love it. It's a solid piece. Once you put it all together, it's a solid piece. It's a beautiful piece, and I do love it. I don't think it's something that I will be using forever. I don't know if it's going to last that long. But for now, for the meantime, it is a beautiful piece, and I'm using it in my foyer, and it turned out beautiful. So, that's my honest opinion and my recommendations. I will have the link down below, in the description box if you guys want to go and see it for yourself. If you do want to order it and test it out for yourself and, get your own perspective on it. But just for me, I would say if I were to purchase something, I pretty much wouldn't purchase this piece of furniture, just because of, it falling apart and the quality part of it. But aesthetically, it is very beautiful. So I ended up, I ended up loving it for what it is and using it in my foyer, and it does look beautiful. It looks classic. I love the classic lines of it, and the knobs and the brass, the antique brass. So aesthetically, it's pleasing to the eye. It's beautiful, and it is, the structure of it, once you put it together, it is solid. It's solid, but it's just the putting together part. It's just the putting together part that is a little questionable, but for the most part, it's an okay piece of furniture. So I hope that was a good response to the review. REDAYFUR, thank you so much for, considering me to talk about or review your product. I hope that you will take what I have said, or, you don't have to, and maybe implement better quality in the furniture. But for the most part, it is a beautiful piece of furniture aesthetically. So thank you so much for you know, having me to review your product. And guys, thank you so much for joining me today. We're gonna go ahead and get into the video and you will see what I'm talking about. But in the end, just keep watching all the way till the end and you'll see how I have it decorated and just, you know, more comments on it. So I will see you guys next time and let's go on into the video.
I know it's nothing new, but it's so good to see you. Do this every day, and I'm still so amazed by you. So hold me tight through the night. It's just us two, me and you. Never ends. It's being more than friends. Yeah. You know I'm here to stay every single day. Yeah. So hold me tight through the night. It's just us two, me and you. Oh, 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 I can't believe you love me. Oh, 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 I just feel so lucky. Oh, 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 still can't believe you love me. Falling into your arms, dancing up in the stars. Oh, where I'd rather be than with you. Oh, oh, I can't believe you love me. Oh, oh, I just feel so lucky. Oh, oh, still can't believe you love me.
Hey guys, happy fantabulous Sunday. Oh, this is the next day and this is basically what it looks like, the dresser. I love it. I do love it. I think it is a beautiful styled piece. You know, I just think putting it together, it was a lot of work. It was a lot of instructions, a lot of pieces. The instructions weren't that clear, but you know, overall, it's a solid piece of furniture. It's really, really sweet, and I actually do love it. Now, my issue is this. I feel like, I'm gonna back up a little bit. I feel like I love the way that this part turned out. Oh, by the way, happy Sunday, if I didn't say that. I love the way that this looks. I don't think I will ever change this whole setup. Obviously for seasonal purposes, yes, but just the whole setup. I just love it. It's elegant, it's simple, it's classic. I love it. My problem is it's too many surfaces. So we have this part here. We have this beautiful piece of console table, which I absolutely love and adore. We have this area. So I feel like it's a lot of surfaces. And while I love decorating surfaces, I feel like it's almost too much for this foyer. I'm going to show you what it looks like from coming down from the steps. I feel like it's almost too many pieces. Like it's too many dressers or surfaces going on. So I feel like what I want to do is change out this area right here. I feel like I want to just maybe go with my first gut instinct that I had before. I'm going to put a bench here. I feel like I'm going to get rid of this area right here. And I'm going to get rid of it and put a bench. And I'm going to show you what kind of bench I'm talking about. I saw a beautiful leather bench that I absolutely love. So I think I'm going to get the bench right here and then kind of shift it down a little bit. And then put a sconce here, a sconce there, and then maybe do like a family photo. Because I don't want to have too many mirrors or too, like, you know what I'm saying? I don't want it to be just too overdone. And especially like during the holidays when I decorate, I always think about the holidays. I don't want it to be too overdone, you know, for the space. So I think I'm just going to do something simple, just like a little bench, 2 sconces, and either a piece of artwork or maybe some photos, like a small gallery wall of my family. And then on this side, I am going to, not this mirror because I feel like it's a little too small for the space, but I'm actually going to be ordering a larger size mirror and anchoring it to the wall. You know, that way you can look at yourself before you leave the house and see, you know, make sure that you look presentable and things like that. But I think that would be a good situation. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to also get the same mirror that is on this side to put over here so that they can kind of have like some similarities. And I'm going to be hanging the mirror the same way I hung this. And, you know, I feel like that's what is going to bring the space together. I do love it. I do love it. I got this mirror from TJ Maxx. This mirror right here, I got it from TJ Maxx, and I think it was like $29. And so that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna pick up another mirror, and I'm gonna kind of just mirror it so it like has its own personality but some similarities. And I think that's what I'm gonna do. But for the most part, I do love the direction that it's going in. I do love that, you know, a console table. It's a little wider, like the table's a little wider for the space, but it works because it's a larger opening. So, you know, you still have walk room to walk through. And this rug, oh my gosh, I've been trying, y'all, with this rug to try to make it feel, you know, cozy and everything, but it has no grip underneath it. And so I nailed it down to the floor, by the way. It has no grip underneath it, and so it just keeps slipping and sliding. So I'm gonna change that rug out, and I'm gonna get a, you know, maybe the same design but a different rug itself, but with the same kind of design, or, you know, I don't know. I'm going to look around. I love the Laloy rugs, so I'm going to try to see if I can find a Laloy rug from Amber Interiors or a Laloy rug from Chris Loves Julia. We'll see. But I want an 8x10 rug so it covers more surface, because as you see, my floors are dark and I need a lighter rug. But the next thing I want to do is, though I am drawn to wood tones, I feel like it's too dark, and I feel like it's kind of not competing, but I feel like it just, it blends too much into the wood on the floor. So I want to paint. I'm going to paint. I'm not sure what color I'm going to paint yet, but I feel like I want to paint it like a creamy color, and then do like a light oak or gray wash finish stain on it. I'll show you the stain that I found on Amazon. That's kind of the direction that I'm going in, and I feel like that's what I want to do. So we'll see. it's coming together, you know, it's coming together nicely. We'll see. I also want to paint the door. I'm not sure yet what color, but I do want to lighten it up a bit. I feel like the white is kind of drab. So I do want to paint the door, freshen it up. And I definitely want to change this light out. I want to take this light and put it in the mudroom because I feel like it's beautiful. It's a beautiful piece. But it's not giving me the vibes that I want in the foyer. So I am going to be changing this light out soon, but this is going to be like, sorry guys if it's blurry, but this is going to be like, I don't know, maybe my next project or so. But this is what it looks like. It's beautiful. I love the way that it turned out. I love the way that it's decorated, and I'm happy overall. I'm happy with it. And I'm excited to, you know, change it out for each season. So let me know what you guys think. I think it turned out pretty well. And yeah, I love what it's doing for my foyer. It kind of changed the way my foyer is going to be designed, but I love it. I think it looks beautiful. So yeah, but I'm not going to show myself, you guys, because I'm looking a hot mess. I'm getting ready to get dressed and get ready for church this morning, and I'm getting ready to actually go cook dinner. It's 7 o'clock in the morning, so I will see you guys soon whenever this video comes out. I'm not sure because I had to send the video over to get approved by the sponsor, and so once that's approved, then you'll see this video, obviously. But I will see you guys in the next episode. Thank you guys so much for watching. Remember that Jesus is Lord. He loves you, and I love you too. See you next time. Bye, guys.